What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. In the last one, we spent a good bit of time farming out some rare drops and then making our way to some areas that we couldn't access before, but thanks to our ability to double jump, we can now access. We ended up in the long library and we are on our way out now. Let's get back to her. Yes, this holy rod is much nicer than the jewel knuckle I was using. Having the range, such a nice handy tool. Now again, if you weren't able to farm out the Ring of Varda, and you are worried about power, then your jewel knuckle is going to be more powerful. But since I have two Ring of Vardas equipped, the minuscule difference between power of the jewel knuckle and holy rod, I'd much rather have the range of the holy rod. Now you might remember I had talked about a couple videos ago how these Medusa heads have a rare drop, and it is the Medusa shield, and it also has an ability with the shield rod. Now the ability is not that impressive, but still I wanted to farm one out later on nonetheless anyway, so I might as well just go ahead and farm it out while I'm here, or at least attempt to. I'm probably not going to spend a ridiculous amount of time like I did on the Ring of Varda. That ended up taking me almost a few hours. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I will cut back once I get one. Okay, you guys, we are back. And to my surprise, that actually took hardly no time at all. I wasn't even here 5 minutes. But we did get the Medusa shield. Our defense is worse, so I'm not going to stick with this shield. Again, I only got this just to show you the shield rod effect. And this is all it is. He shoots homing lasers out of his eyes, and they do hit enemies. So it does do damage. But as far as looks-wise, you know, it looks pretty cool. But it's definitely a lot smaller than the Axe Knight shield. And again, the defense is worse. Wow, I did not want to... Yeah, that is not the right slot for that. There we go. But, yep, just for collection purposes, we went ahead and got it. But we're going to make our way up and unlock some more of this castle. Save point if you need it. I'm not going to use that. But we're going to make our way through this door, and we are going to head into the clock tower. We're going to start off by going down, collecting this bit of map percentage that's down here. And you know what, let me check something real quick, because if I'm not mistaken, I believe those big skull-headed fellows actually have a rare drop as well. And let me see here. I've got notes somewhere. Yes, he drops the skull shield. So, you know what? I might go ahead and take some time and farm that off screen as well. we might as well just go ahead and collect these things while we're already on the grind for collecting items, you know? So I will be back again once I get me a skull shield. Alright you guys, we are back. I managed to go ahead and grab the skull shield from those guys, and I will show you what it does. So that little attack there is similar to one of the bosses later on in the game called the Grand Falloon, and it actually we'll be using that against him. It does a pretty reasonable amount of damage. But we are actually going to leave that shield equipped because it happens to be the best one we got now. But let's continue on. I know if I got the a la carte armor that farming these rare drops would take a lot less time, but you know, I really don't mind. I'm going to be showing you guys the drops one way or another, and to me it don't really matter. I got to spend the time to farm it out one way or another, so whether it takes a little longer or a little less, it doesn't matter to me. But we flew up and grabbed our Fire of Bat, so now when we're in our bat form, you press your attack button and he shoots out a fireball. Now that does take up a good chunk of your magic power, but still cool nonetheless. Now this part here kind of sucks trying to fill in all the map percentage. Yeah, I forgot that breaks. Now we're not quite done farming rare drops yet in this video. There is one more drop that I'm going to be farming out as soon as we get inside the actual clock tower. But it's a pretty cool weapon, so. So there we have a ice mail. No use to us right now. We got ourselves a shaman shield. It is the same defense power as the one we were wielding, and to be honest with you, I think the skull shield looks a lot cooler, but I'll show you this one too. Almost looks like you're holding a black tortoise shell. But let's see what the shield rod effect is. Oh, it boosts your magic. So, again, I don't personally care about that, but to people that use their spells a lot, there you go. Alright, that covered that. But let's head in. Now this part can be very annoying because there are Medusa heads upon other things flying around in here, and they can knock you down and can get rather irritating. Like those guys, they like to throw daggers. So you'll notice on the wall here, we got a little switch. And if you smack it, you hear it. Well, if you smack it enough, you'll eventually hear it click. And you want to do that with everyone that you see. That one clicked. Oh shoot, that one clicked and I messed up and hit it again. Now, if you are really worried about it, you could put on your mirror cuirass to prevent you from being stoned in here. But, you know, I personally don't find it to be a big deal, just rather a nuisance. But the purpose of those little switches we're hitting is there's a little iron gate here, and it is blocked by those little switches. So we got 2 more to hit, and then that'll be open. There we go, there's that one, and this is our last one. And, well, that one clicked already. Lucky. But there we go. Opened up. You pain in the neck. There we got our steel helm, a gold plate, and a star flail. The gold plate is not good. The steel helm is much better. And the star flail does take our attack up by 3. Let's see what the... Oh yeah, we'll be using that. It is quicker and more powerful than the Holy Rod. You peckerhead. No, I do not want that. Where'd my holy water go? Whew, that was close. Alright, okay. Okay, now we jump up here. And this wall over here.
About this wall.
Well, you heard the fairy. It is breakable. Let's continue this way. Get out of here, little flea man. You're a nuisance. Then up here we have a cloaked knight. And you remember I said that I wasn't done farming stuff out this episode? Well, I am going to sit here and farm this guy out and grab his rare drop, 1 or 2 of them, to show you guys what it does. So I will be back momentarily. Alright you guys, we are back. Again, I am sorry for all the farming that has happened this episode, but there have just been items that I just wanted to show you. You know, we've already been in the area, so it's just convenient to go ahead and grab them. I will admit, for this one, it was taking forever to get the drops. So I actually went out of my way to go get that luck boosting set of armor that I had told you guys about. And I will eventually show you where to get it. But it is called the a la carte mail, and then there is also an a la carte sword and an a la carte shield. If you equip the full set, you can see it gives you a plus 40 luck boost. And that definitely helped me get the rare drops that I was looking for. But anyway, the rare drop we were going for is the Heaven Sword, and I wanted 2 of them to show you guys. Oh, in my time during the off-screen run to go get the a la carte equipment, I went to the librarian and bought myself a Joseph's cloak just because it's customizable. You can change the cloak lining, and it's actually 1 point of defense better than what we were wearing, so why not? Enough rambling though. So here's the Heaven Sword. You can throw it while moving around. Your character does not stop moving. But the cool thing about the Heaven Sword, it has an ability where if you have 2 of them equipped and you press your attack button and your shield button at the same time, it does that little attack there, and anything in a horizontal path across your screen will get hit by that. that's all I wanted to show with that weapon. And we are going to go back to what we were using. Actually, I will go ahead and equip one Heaven Sword just for the gets and shiggles, I guess. Just to see it. Actually, you know what? No, we're not. We're not going to do that. Real quick about the a la carte mail. So if you go to the clock tower where Maria had ran across us, and it's got that two paths, you know, one on the left side of the room and one on the right side of the room that are blocked by statues. And, you know, on the left side, we took it up to go up through Allrox's quarters and the Coliseum and whatnot. Well, if you get a stopwatch, which is what I have equipped right now instead of the holy water, and you use it in that room, the right side statue will open up, and that is where the a la carte mail and sword and shield are. So that's how we got that. But then also in the middle of that room, you know, there's that long pathway up where if you fly up it with your bat, there are what's called gravity boots up there. And what those do, if you press down, up, and then your jump button, you can basically jump real high, and you can do it continuously. So, yeah. Alright, enough rambling. Let's continue on. Finish out this area so I can get this video out to you guys. It has been longer than usual for me to upload a video, but man, I've just not been having good luck farming, so I guess in hindsight, you know, I probably should have gotten the a la carte mail sooner, just to speed up the process of all the farming I've been doing. But me being stubborn, I didn't deem it necessary, I guess, at the time. But I definitely regret it now. Okay. You know what? I will take the dagger for now just because it is a sub-weapon and it's better than the stopwatch, so. But the minute I can grab holy water again, we are taking it. That is a breakable wall, as you can see. And it has the healing mail. Now the healing mail, it has worse defense than the holy mail, but you know, while it's equipped, while you're walking around, it will heal you. So I guess if you're anal about your health, so to say, you can equip that and then go for a nice stroll around the map and heal yourself back up. Grab our TNT, a Bwaka knife, and it looks like another shuriken. Ah, here we go. Karusaman. Fun fact, later on in the game when those guys become regular enemies, they drop a ring that is also a really good slot ring. So we'll be farming those out too when we get to them. The falchion. Worse than what we got. Now you'll notice we are back in the part of the castle where Richter originally fought Dracula. Which actually we already were before when we came to get the double jump. But that's gonna do it for this video, guys. We did a ton of farming, and this video ended up taking way longer than it should have to get put out to you, so I apologize for that, if anyone's even watched this far into it. But hopefully we can get the next one out much sooner than what this one was, and I do appreciate you guys watching. I will catch you in the next one.